C4, was that Boston Moulton?
Correct.
A telephone alarm, Boston Street and Moulton Street. Reported heavy smoke showing for engine 739, latitude H1C4, box 646. That's a telephone alarm, Boston and Moulton Street. Heavy smoke showing for engine 739, latitude H1C4. All companies responding to attention.
Fire alarm from engine 3, fire showing from Market Square.
Okay, 3, fire showing.
C4 is on scene, Boston.
C4 watching.
3 is on scene, heavy fire showing from the roof of a 3-decker.
Okay, 3, heavy fire from the roof of a 3-decker. Engine 10, engine 1, engine 5, ladder 4, ladder 1. Respond. The second alarm, Boston and Moulton. Engine 10, engine 1, engine 5. Ladder 4, ladder 1, respond. Second alarm, Boston and Moulton.
Man is found for the Orange Wood. Heavy fire showing, second and third floor. Delta side of the building.
Okay, command 3-story wood, heavy fire showing. Command, switch to channel 2. Second alarm, Lynn, box 646, Boston and Moulton. A 3-decker fire through the roof, 1903.
C4 from engine 7. C4, do you want us to grab a hydrant here? Just a hydrant. That's affirmative. Engine 7 by the hydrant. Engine 7 on scene. Command is on.
Command, fire alarm, zero, sir.
Give me a third alarm to a staging area. I have all engines stage at a hydrant.
Okay, command, third alarm, walk up each the stage at a hydrant.
Command, fire alarm, have ladder 4 from down Moulton Street instead of on Moulton Street.
Okay, ladder 4 come down Moulton Street and set up. Okay, ladder 4.
Received from Boston Street side.
Command, you want ladder 4 to come in from Walnut Street or Boston Street?
Yeah, you might be able to get down Boston.
Engine 21, the third alarm, Boston and Moulton. Engine 21, the third alarm, Boston and Moulton.
Engine 7 from engine 7. Engine 7 drive from engine 7. Wrap that hydrant and pull down here.
Supervisor.
Fire alarm, FIU 2 responding. FIU 2 is 1 responding.
Fire ladder 4. We're coming in the Boston Street side unless you want us to circle around. Circle around to down Moulton Street. Engine 7.
Well, no any supervisor responding to Moulton. FIU 1.
Yes, right, FIU 1.
Probably have a ticket. Switch over to channel 2.
Okay, received.
Commander 7. Go ahead, C4. Grab that hydrant, come down Moulton Street. They need another line at that building to the little left of it. Charlie Chief, give me a minute. Fire alarm H1 on scene.
1 on scene.
Medic 1 on scene.
Medic 1 on scene.
That's engine 7, you're hooked up to the hydrant. Steve, stand by. Command for engine 10. 7 hydrant from engine 7. Contact hydrant.
Engine 7 hydrant to engine 7. The hydrant's broken. The hydrant's broken.
Stand by. Engine 10 to command.
Okay, let's see.
Commander 7. Go ahead, C4. Grab that hydrant. Come down Moulton Street. They need another line on that building to the little left of it. Johnny Chief, give me a minute. Fire alarm H1 on scene.
One on scene.
Medic 1 on scene.
Medic 1 on scene.
That's engine 7. You're hooked up to the hydrant. Stand by. Command for engine 10. 7 hydrant from engine 7. Contact hydrant.
Engine 7 hydrant to engine 7. The hydrant's broken. The hydrant's broken.
Stand by. Engine 10 to command. Command engine 5. 5. Measure 5 is on scene. C4 from measure 5. Go ahead. Mike, you can grab a hydrant. I need a hydrant on Center Street. Chief, we're at the corner of Marion and Brookvale. We're going to grab this unless it's taken. Don't take it. Once on City of Brookvale, we can grab that hydrant. Engine 10 to command. Command. Chief 10, we can lay a line into ladder 4 if you wanted to. That's affirmative. C4 from engine 7. So we have no water. Ladder 4 act. Location. Hold on. Fire alarm 1 for 42 West Green Street.
14, you're on for West Green Street.
On ladder 2. Engine 5, just leave the truck there. Come on up. Command for engine 3, the back porch is just to the left. We see that 8-1 porch collapse in the rear. Yeah, which one is with me, command? Union City, responding to Boston and Moulton, the work of fire. Yeah, you're in the city responding Boston and Moulton. Target engine 1, find a hydrant and stage and contact command on channel 2. Target engine 1 has it. Find a hydrant. Trigger will command. Engine 1 hydrant, send it. Command to fire alarm. Command, fire alarm's answering. We'll right up the ladders coming in on the 3rd. On the 3rd, you're getting a Moulton ladder is writ. Ladder 2, extend. Command to fire alarm. Command, fire alarm's answering. Command to fire alarm, give me a 4. Command, 4th alarm box 646.
5.
Engine 5 is in the city, respond to 725 Western Ave, cover assignment.
Okay, you're responding 725 Western Ave, cover assignment.
Sergeant, engine 1 to command.
Boston and Moulton. Ladder 21, the fourth alarm, Boston and Moulton.
Leo, send it in either one. Send it. Sergeant, engine 1 to command. Driver from engine 5. Command and fire alarm.
Command fire alarm, James.
You copy my fourth alarm.
Affirmative.
Bring me another engine company down Moulton Street. And a ladder as well.
So you want an engine or a ladder? Respond down Moulton from Walnut Street, is that correct?
Moulton Street from Walnut Street. Iowa.
Moulton Street from Walnut. Only understand.
All engine 4.
Engine C, go on the third alarm.
Salem negative, go to your cover. Correction, Salem, you were right. So the third alarm, Boston and Moulton, stage in the hydrant and contact command on channel 2.
Fire alarm, C1 is now responding to the fourth alarm.
C1, you respond to the fourth alarm.
Melrose engine 3 to win fire alarm.
Melrose engine 3.
Where's your fourth alarm fire?
Melrose engine 3, you're in the city, you respond to the fourth alarm, Boston and Moulton.
Shoot a ladder 4. Have engine step. You step off the stick. We're there engine 5 to win fire alarm.
Moulton engine 2, alarm 1, go.
We're crossing over into Lynn. Report engine received.
Take crossing into Lynn, switch to channel 2, contact command.
Do I have an available ladder truck responding to the scene?
Flunked ladder 21 is responding on the fourth alarm.
Okay, we see they should come down Boston Street from Federal.
Okay, Boston Street down to Federal.
Ladder 20, copy that. Command engine 5 and ladder 1. Second floor down only. Second floor down only.
We're receiving an emergency on channel 1, but we don't have an ID on the radio. It's coming in as 8051.
Command engine 5. Engine 3 to Lynn fire. The building.
All companies working at Boston and Moulton, evacuate the building. All companies working at Boston and Moulton, evacuate the building.
5 has a message. We're making our way out. Command from engine 3. And for the incident, let's respond to the fire.
Negative, continue to cover assignment, please. Thank you.
Prevail ladder 2, risk fire.
Prevail ladder 2.
Prevail ladder 2, repair engine 5, we're up to Western Avenue.
Western Avenue 2.
Prevail from ladder 4. Fire alarm, C1 PV engine 5 is on scene. Command engine, Salem engine 4. Melrose engine 3, the Lynn fire alarm.
Fire alarm answering.
Melrose engine 3 is off the fire.
Melrose 3, you're off at the fire.
Latitude engine 1. Find out PBD engine 5. If this doesn't find it another water supply, just come straight down Moulton Street. Go to your deck then. Have them PBD engine 5 land to you. Easy. Latitude engine 1. Can you charge that line for us? Stand by 1, Jeff. We've got limited water coming in. We might have to shut the 2.5 down. All right. Yeah, make a decision which one's doing more. You'll get more out of the stick. We'll shut this line down. Man from Salem engine 4. Engine 7 from H1. Good, 7. Your power. Engine 7 has fog. Receive. Fire alarm from Flonka, ladder 21.
Answering, Flonka, ladder 21.
We're on scene, awaiting orders.
Okay, you're on scene, waiting for orders. C4, Moulton command from fire alarm.
Command to ladder 21. Answering command. I need you to get as close to Boston and Moulton as possible. Cover engine 2 to Lynn fire alarm.
Fire alarm answering.
Where do you see the Fair Street for coverage?
White unit is heading to Fair Street.
Marblehead engine 2.
Marblehead engine 2, start into the fire.
Receive. Chelsea ladder 2 to Lynn fire alarm. Chelsea ladder 2. Can you see responding to Western Ave for coverage? Chelsea ladder 2 to Western Ave. Go for medic 1. Can I get you to report to the Bravo side of the building to evaluate a member? You're on the way. Ladder 21, come in. Command from ladder 21. Pouring to the Cataldos, Atlantic 2 below. We're on Moulton Street. Advance, we have it. PBD engine 5 from Lynn engine 7. PBD engine 5, we're laying right now. Easy. Engine 10 pumps on ladder 4. 4 pints and 10. Okay, but what do you have at pumping at that? You guys are 140 currently. You can bump that up a little bit, you can. Copy that. Command from fire alarm. Command, you're 32 minutes into your incident. Fire alarm testing. What I have on my 4th for engine? Command, your 4th alarm is Melrose engine, Peabody engine, Marblehead engine, and the Celestia ladder. Peabody answering. water here down on Boston Street. You grab another line at the end of Moulton Street. We're currently stretching a line to your engine 7. Engine 56. So let it fire off. Lost engine 56. We're approaching our cover on 101 fair. Sorry, Chief. Command from C2. I'm in the city cover. In the city cover. Now you're ready to engine 5 and I'll have engine 5 to operator. Stand by. Proceed. Have them back up a little bit. We'll stretch as far as we can from Western. Engine 5. Engine 5. Headline shift status. Location. Chief, we just started pouring water from the second floor window of that third family. Well, we got good exposure protection on the B side. Salem engine from Lynn C2. Salem engine 4 intersect. Yeah, I'm standing on Western Avenue at the hydrant. We're going to need to save. Okay, we're coming around now, Chief. Command engine 5. Go ahead, Chief. Fire on from C1. C1, fire on here, sir. We got the heavily involved with fire. Threatening a third. All companies working. I'll come down for it now. JC1 report, fire in 2-3 deckers, threatening a third. All companies working. Delta will hold 1934. Marble engine 2 to command. BB engine 5 from Lynn engine 7. Charge that line. Appreciate it. Be advised, I'm charging the line. 3CV501, charge line.
Revere engine 5, ALS BLS, 720 Western Ave. For bus driver difficulty breathing. Revere engine 5, ALS BLS, 720 Western Ave. For bus driver difficulty breathing.
Atlantic 12 to fire alarm, we have 720 Western.
Atlantic 12 on 720 Western Ave.
Fire alarm, Atlantic 781 at 720 Western. 20 average.
Okay, your paramedic on your going to 720 Western Ave.
With the engine 1 Lynch fire alarm, we're off at Lafayette. You're off at State Street. Yeah, I need to feed that target ladder. Oh no. You know. They have a hydrant, but they need to boost the pressure.
Medicate, you're responding, Baldwin Air Union.
Alright, Command, repeat your message. Where do you want the Marblehead engine to, which ladder do you want them to feed?
Range advisory responding, 725 West Ave, medical aid. Revere, you're responding. The Moulton engine is low in pressure. They need to up that pressure.
Moulton engine 2, can you up your pressure, Moulton engine 2?
Moulton engine 2 is currently the red team. We are not on a hydrant.
Okay, Command, is that Marblehead engine you want them to up their pressure?
Launch the ladder 21 from Lynn engine 7. Let us know when you're ready for water. Boston engine 56, Chelsea ladder. 40 Ocean Ave, Central Station fire alarm. Boston engine 56, Chelsea ladder. 40 Ocean Ave, Central Station fire alarm. Ocean Ave.
That's correct. 40 Ocean Ave.
Ranger 5 responding, 725 West Ave, medical aid.
You're responding.
The Moulton engines are low in pressure. They need to up that pressure.
Moulton engine 2, can you up your pressure, Moulton engine 2?
Moulton engine 2 is currently the risky. We are not on a hydrant.
Okay. Command, is that Marblehead engine you want them to up their pressure?
Longfield ladder 21 from wind engine 7. Let us know when you're ready for water.
Boston engine 56, Chelsea ladder. 40 Ocean Ave, Central Station fire alarm. Boston engine 56, Chelsea ladder. 40 Ocean Ave, Central Station fire alarm. That's correct. 40 Ocean Ave.
C4 man, Brookfield, open if they want to come down that way. Command from C2, Salem engine 4 is coming down, laying a line down Brookfield right now. 7 driver from engine 7, charge the large diameter. Engine 7 received charging large diameter. Command firearm.
Well, command fire alarm is answering.
Be advised at this time we have 2 large multi-unit apartment buildings, 3-story in height. Heavy fire, second and third floors of both.
2 large multi-family 3 stories, heavy fire floors 2 and 3.
How about engine 2 to command? 5 Western Avenue.
Revere, engine you're on scene, 720 Western Ave.
Boston engine 56, Chelsea ladder 2. 40 Ocean Ave, Central Station fire alarm. That's 40 Ocean Ave.
Chelsea ladder 2 has it, we're responding.
Hope you have it.
Engine 10 to command. Engine 5 for West fire alarm.
Fire alarm answering.
What bus number is that medical lead on?
I'm sure the bus number. I'll call police and see if I can get that.
Okay. Fire alarm Atlantic paramedic 1's on.
Atlantic paramedic 1, you're on.
I'm clean as well, 720 Western.
Lacey.
Chelsea ladder 2, Silver firearm.
Fire alarm answering Chelsea.
Going off 40 Ocean Ave, investigating with engine 56.
You're going off 40 Ocean Ave with the Boston engine investigating. Fire alarm has it.
John Bull, fire 21. Engine 10 to fire alarm.
Engine 10, fire alarm's answering.
Fire alarm, could you relay the command that the rear porches on Boston Street side are ready to collapse?
Rear porches, Boston Street side, ready to collapse. Okay, command. Command from fire alarm urgent. Command from fire alarm urgent. Command engine 10 reports the rear porches on the Boston Street side are ready to collapse.
All personnel away from that. Engine 10, make sure everybody's away from that. Each one, you copy? Each one has it. Come on, I got eyes on it. Western Ave hydrant from Salem engine 4. Western Ave hydrant from engine 4. Western Ave hydrant. Yeah, go ahead and charge that line, Keith. In line. Command and Marblehead engine. Marblehead engine 2. Supply line going anywhere? I need one for ladder 1 that's on Moulton. We got a hydrant at the corner of Boston and Grove. We can hand jack it past ladder 4 if we need to. ladder 1, they're right on the corner.
Okay, we'll get up close and see what we get.
Engine from Lynn Fire Alarm. Go from Western Ave hydrant. Right, Western Ave hydrant. God.
Unconscious party. Chelsea engine, ALS, BLS to follow. 111 Birch Street, room 304 for the unconscious party.
It's only engine 5.
Birch, that's B-I-R-C-H, Birch Street. Revere engine 5.
3 from ladder 4. You completely missed it with the deck on. Somebody calling engine 3? Yeah, Scotty, you completely missed it with the deck on. You're not hitting anything. Am I short or just missing? You're way over. Let me know. I can bring it down.
Chelsea engine 3, ALS, BLS to follow. 111 Birch Street, like a tree. Room 304 is the life care center for the unconscious party. That's Chelsea engine 3, ALS, BLS to follow. 111 Birch, like a tree. Unit 304 at the life care center for the unconscious party.
Ladder 21 officer, ladder 21 bucket. Chelsea, Lynn Fire Alarm.
I'm answering.
That was just going to be a false alarm reset by the occupant prior to our arrival. You can terminate command.
False alarm set off. Accidental. Reset by the occupant. Command terminate. Company in the service. Thank you.
And engine pump the hydrant, Brookvale and Western. I believe you have all companies committed. We'll start you another one.
All for one, go home. Engine 1, pump, I just small pressure. Ladder 21, bucket, ladder 21, lieutenant. Now go ahead, John, I'll just check and make sure you guys are okay up there. We're falling good if you want to hit more first you can. Okay, the message, let me know if you need anything. Stop.
Chelsea is engine fire.
Chelsea engine 3.
111 Birch Street, we're off for 302.
Your office can be room 304. They should have staff meet you at the door.
Now.
Winthrop engine 1 from fire alarm.
Winthrop engine 1.
Winthrop engine 1, Western Ave and Brookvale Street. About 674 Western Ave, the pump hydrant.
Okay, Venus, the pump the hydrant, is that what you said, correct?
Affirmative.
Very good, we're en route. What's the engine 1, the Lynn Fire Alarm? The number on Western Ave again, around?
It's going to be 980.
No, 674.
Very good, thank you.
Command fire alarm answering.
Yeah, I'm having water issues on Foster Street. I need an engine to supply Saugus engine 1. Is anything available coming in?
Okay, you need an engine to supply Saugus engine 1. I'll start you another one. Where are they?
ALS response.
We have paramedic 5 started your way.
That's the message.
Saugus engine 1 to fire alarm. Saugus engine 1. The hydrant's halfway down fine. Okay, have your engine grabbed the hydrant halfway down Cons. Are you at Boston and Cons?
That's affirmative.
Tracy.
National Grid routine at Caparo.
C2.
I don't know if that's right. Do we have an engine to pump the hydrant at Brookvale and West End?
You're hitting Winthrop engine 1 to Brookvale and Western.
Receive. Chelsea Latitude to Lynn Fire Alarm.
Answering Chelsea Latitude.
Do you have the door code to this station?
I'll do you one better. Stand by.
848 engine 7.
Chelsea Latitude, is the door going up?
Thank you. Affirmative.
Boston engine 56 for fire alarm.
Boston 56.
Boston engine 56 will respond to the fire. You're going to be looking for a hydrant halfway down Carnes Street, which runs between Walnut and Boston, the feed Saugus engine 1 at Carnes in Boston, okay?
Carnes in Boston, the feed Saugus. Thank you. To the fire.
With the Bridger 1 Lynn Fire Alarm, we're off at that hydrant.
Winthrop engine 1, correct the hydrant, switch to 2.
Information 3.
Fire alarm, Medicaid. Medicaid, we're going to have to take that boy headed over to the Salem.
Command, we're about to have another roof collapse over the porches. The building on the corner of Boston.
Revere engine 5.
Revere engine 5 is back in service. Return to 725 Western Ave. Coverage on it.
Service, return to cover.
Boston 56 to Lynn. Fire alarm.
Boston 56.
There was another company that said on the hydrant, is there a alternate for us? Or are we still going to perform this?
They got a different hydrant. Your assignment still stands halfway down Carnes Street. There's a hydrant to feed Saugus engine 1 at Boston and Carnes.
Okay, halfway down Pine Street.
Sorry, that's Carnes. Charlie Alpha Romeo November Echo Sierra. Runs between Boston and Walnut.
Driver from engine 7.
Fire alarm answering.
Go ahead, engine 7.
Revere engine 5 from fire alarm.
Revere engine 5.
Revere engine 5, my orders of command, Cedar and Walnut, and lay a line in, again, orders of command, Cedar and Walnut, and lay a line down.
Revere engine 5 has a man. Cedar and Walnut, to lay a line.
Check your channels, open mic.
C1 National Grid notified. Units, you have an open mic. All units on channel 1, check your mic. Repeat last. Massport engine 1.
Yeah, fire alarm, Massport engine 1, we're about 7 itself. Okay,
Here en route going to 725 Western Ave.
We have that 725 Western Ave. You got nothing else. Hey, command from C7, what engine are you talking about that doesn't have water? C4A, that engine was 7 that we were conversing about. And 7's on Moulton Street? That's affirmative. Front Street. Driver. This is driver. Go ahead and shut down discharge 3. Shut down discharge 3. Roger, the message is to you. Shut down discharge 3. Command from fire alarm. Command, you're an hour in now. Were you able to notify National Grid? Command, repeat your last. Command from fire alarm. 20-minute ETA for National Grid Electric. Command, when you got a chance, can we get an address? C2 to Salem, engine 4. Salem, engine 4, answer. Okay, we're pumping that hydrant on Weston. Does that help? You're going to call your fire alarm? Marble engine 2 to command. Go ahead, Marble engine. We tied in the Lynn ladder 1 whenever you're ready if you need it. 500. Fire alarm. Yes, sir. Yeah, this line's still soft. Can you repeat? Ladder 21 officer, ladder 21 bucket. Engine 9 driver, give us a little more pressure, please. Engine 9 driver, a little more pressure. Ladder 21 bucket, entering, ladder 21 bucket. Handle that bucket more towards the house. You can bring it down so I can send guys up. Hold the bucket. Just handle it more towards the house, but be careful with the wires. I want to circle some more guys up to relieve you.
Okay, correction. Chelsea engine 3, reveal latitude. 408 Broadway, Central Station fire alarm coming in as first floor smoke.
Command, fire alarm's answering. Advise, heavy fire in 2 buildings. All companies operating at 10 tonight. Okay, command, you report heavy fire in 2 buildings. All companies operating defensive, 2008.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this line's still soft. Can you repeat? Ladder 21 officer, ladder 21 bucket. Engine 9 driver, give us a little more pressure, please. Engine 9 driver, a little more pressure. Ladder 21 bucket, entering, ladder 21 bucket. Handle that bucket more towards the house. You can bring it down so I can send guys up. Hold the bucket. Just handle it more towards the house, but be careful with the wires. I want to circle some more guys up to relieve you.
Okay, correction. Chelsea engine 3, reveal latitude. 408 Broadway, Central Station fire alarm coming in as first floor smoke.
Command, fire alarm answering.
Be advised, you still have heavy fire in 2 buildings. All companies operating at defensive actions.
Okay, command, you report heavy fire, 2 buildings. All companies operating defensive, 2008.
Ladder 21 bucket. Move the bucket towards the house. Less of an angle.
Engine 3 reveal, Chelsea Engine 3 reveal ladder 2, 408 Broadway, Central Station fire alarm, first floor smoke.
Lynn, fire alarm, transport engine 1, we're off on Western Ave.
Western Ave. Ladder 21 bucket. Not to the left. More to the right and towards the house. So the angle's not 90.
Prepare ladder 2, Lynn, fire. We have 408 Broadway, alarm.
Reveal ladder 2, you're on scene.
We're not on scene.
Received.
Ladder 21 officer to ladder 21 bucket. You guys come down when you're ready to what you're going to do.
Lynn, command.
C1, fire alarm answering.
Was National Grid able to give you
National Grid gave us a 20-minute ETA, maybe 5 to 10 minutes ago.
Thank you.
Riviera, question, Boss Engine 56. Are you calling command?
56 isn't calling. Engine 5 to Fight Alpha. Chelsea Engine 3 to Lynn, fire. On 408 Broadway. 25, ammo 12, transport is down also.
I'll be this down.
Reveal attitudes out on Broadway.
Reveal attitude off on Broadway. Frequency heading to Broadway for cover. If it's not open, let us know. I can get the door for you.
Moulton is number 5, Moulton.
Main fire building number 3, exposure is number 5, Moulton Street, 2016. Command from fire alarm.
Command. Austin Engine 5 to land fire alarm.
Fire alarm is answering.
Austin Engine 5 covering the Engine 5 quarters.
Receive.
Wingfield Engine 2 to wind fire alarm.
Trying Wingfield Engine 2.
We're off for cover assignment. Western Ave.
For the cover assignment, Western Ave.
Ladder 21 officer, ladder 21 bucket. Ladder 21 bucket is good. You guys go good up
Alright, let me know when you need help.
Boston, engine 56 to 56 chauffeur. 56 chauffeur, answer it. You'll be pumping to Marblehead, engine 2. And can you bring up the hydrant guy with the other thermal, please? Come back to that message to my 1 engine 2. My 1 engine 2. That was the 56 chauffeur. They're all set. Reveal attitude, Lynn, fire on.
Answer and reveal it too.
Was a pump station. We investigated the building, not the pump. System reset. Chelsea engine 3, reveal attitude back in.
Alright, it was activated by a pull station. Reset, nothing found in the building. Chelsea engine 3, attitude in service. 2023.
Answering emergency management.
Then we can contact the MBTA and see if we can get a bus down there for the Red Cross to process some of the residents here.
Okay, we'll get you a bus for the Red Cross to process the people at the fire.
Yeah, just let me know what's the status and I'll give them the best route in here.
Repeat.
Running engine 3 with fire. Running engine 3. We're going off at your engine 10. Can we get the door, please? Ready, see, stand by.
Running engine 3, is the door going up?
That's thank you, sir. Wakefield engine 2 and a BLS respond number 8, Bell Avenue. Injuries after a fall. Wakefield engine 2 and a BLS respond number 8, Bell Avenue. Injuries after a fall. It runs between Ashland Street and Laurel Street. Wakefield engine 2 has the message.
Wakefield engine 2 has it.
Wakefield engine 2 to Lynn fire alarm. Can I get that address again?
It's going to be 8 Bell, B-E-L-L-E, Ave. 8 Bell Ave. That's off between Laurel Street and Ashland Street.
Have the message. Someone's got ladder 21 pockets. You guys okay there? Ladder 21 officer, we're good up here.
Atlantic 13 is off of Bell Ave.
Atlantic 13, you're on the 8 Bell Ave.
Wakefield engine 2 is off with EMS.
2, you're off with EMS.
813 on Bell Ave.
OEM 1 from fire alarm. We're waiting for the call back for the bus.
Okay, when they do call back, Walnut and Moulton, we'll discuss that for them to stage.
Receive. Have you contacted the Red Cross?
Cross ours to
Receive.
Ladder 2 from ladder 4.
Alarm's answering.
Wakefield engine 2 to Lynn fire alarm.
Alarm's answering.
Wakefield engine 2 is clear of the still. Return to Western Ave in service.
Hey, Wakefield engine 2, you're clear still. Return to service.
Atlantic 40 to fire alarm.
Entering 40.
We're responding to Washington Street or something.
Responding.
Atlantic Paramedic 1, same traffic.
Fire responding. Chelsea, engine 3, ALS, BLS to follow, 360 Washington Street to the unconscious. Chelsea, engine 3, ALS and BLS to follow. 360 Washington Street to shelter for the unconscious. ALS unit, what's your identifier?
ALS is Atlantic Paramedic 1.
And who's the BLS? I'm sorry.
Atlantic 13, that's 1 account.
Things just down. Medic 1, do you know who the BLS is going with you?
5840.
Tom has it. You have Chelsea engine 3 coming with you.
Atlantic 40 is going to be the BLS that's on Washington Street.
Here's one.
Chelsea engine 3 has Washington.
Chelsea engine 3 have it. It's going to be the shelter.
Fire alarm to OEM 1.
Go ahead.
There will be a bus responding, bus 748, within the hour.
Okay, just let them know when they're on the way, they're going to let you know that it's going to be within the hour.
Okay, received.
Another 2100, firefighters on Valley, head on down.
Running engine 3, Chelsea latitude 48, that's 48 Meadow Court. Central Station fire alarm. That's running engine 3, Chelsea latitude 48 Meadow Court, Central Station fire alarm.
Chelsea latitude is 48 Meadow Court.
Chelsea latitude, you have it.
Running engine 3, 48 Meadow Court.
There you have it.
Atlantic 40 on scene.
Junction. Actually, right behind the fire station, if you go down Magnolia, you can pick up Meadow Court. Go out of the station, make a left, and then make your first left on the Meadow Court. It's all the way in the back. I'm sorry, make a right out of the station, and then it's the first left.
That's 360 Washington.
3, you're off. Running engine 3 for fire alarm. Did you get that? Make a right out of the station, then make your first right on the Magnolia, and then the first left on the Meadow Court. Chelsea latitude, do you have that?
Repeat your message with fire alarm, I missed that.
If you go down Broadway past the station, make the first right, and then make your first left on the Meadow Court.
Latitude has the message, thank you.
Command fire alarm is answering.
Fire sales in 2 buildings.
Command, you broke up. Can you repeat?
Fires been held in 2 buildings, 2 multi-unit apartment buildings. Heavy fires been knocked down. Companies are still operating in defensive mode.
Okay, Command, your report. The fire has been held to 2 multifamily buildings. Heavy fire's knocked down. All companies still working. 2048.
Running engine 3 to wind fire.
I was answering.
What's that number again?
48 Meadow Court.
Okay, and the message. We're outside at 9, and we do have an alarm activation there as well.
Alright, 48 Meadow Court is actually, if you go all the way down, it's towards the end.
Okay.
Chelsea Ladder 2, can you stop off at 9 on the way in and check that one out? The engine is going to continue to 48.
Chelsea Ladder 2 has a message. Stopping at 9 Meadow Court?
That's correct. The running engine reports there's an alarm going off there. They're going to continue to 48.
Roger that, Ladder 2 has a message. Running engine 3, we're going off 48 Meadow Court. Nothing showing from the exterior. We're investigating.
Hi, you're off investigating. Nothing showing from the exterior. 3, the PDR sends going down.
Command from 3. Chelsea Ladder 2 to the Lynn fire alarm.
Chelsea Ladder 2.
Ladder 2's off 9 Meadow Court, investigating.
Off 9 Meadow Court, investigating.
Chelsea Ladder 2 to the Lynn fire alarm.
Entering Chelsea Ladder 2.
Alright, this alarm activation is going to be for 9 Meadow Court. Can you relay the message to Reading Engine 2 that they're going to have to reset this system from that community room at 56?
Alright, fire alarm has it. Reading Engine 3, do you get that?
Reading Engine 3 to Lynn fire. We copy that, and we have investigated Building 48 as well with no alarm activation here. We'll head back to the panel and see if we can reach out.
Alright, fire alarm has it.
Chelsea Ladder 2 to Reading Engine 2. That alarm panel's going to be in the community room over there where you guys are. Reading Engine 3, we have that. Thank you. 21 bucket. You got good up there, Rama? Ladder 21, officer. Ladder 21 bucket. Ladder 21 bucket, answer. Y'all good up there? We're all good up there. Okay, thank you.
Massport Engine 1, reveal ladder 2, 148 Liberty Street, Central Station fire alarm. Massport Engine 1, reveal ladder 2, 148 Liberty Street, Central Station fire alarm.
Massport Engine 1 has the call.
Okay, Massport Engine 1, you have it.
Reading Engine 3 to Chelsea Ladder.
Reading Engine 3, you trying to contact fire alarm or Chelsea Ladder 2?
We're looking for Chelsea Ladder 2, win.
Fire alarm has it. Chelsea Ladder 2, Reading's calling you.
Chelsea Ladder 2 answering Reading. Sheriff, you've done a thorough investigation over there to find no cause for the alarm. We'll work on trying to get this reset. You guys can clear. Yeah, the alarm was caused by smoking. Apartment is vented to go for a reset. Copy that. We're still trying to access the panel at this point. Thank you. Reveal ladder 2 is 148. Liberty.
Ladder 2, you have 148 Liberty Street with Massport Engine 1, Central Station fire alarm.
Chelsea Engine 3, Lynn fire alarm.
Between Chelsea Engine 3.
Service 1, police custody.
Alright, 3, you're in service, 1, police custody.
Ladder 21 bucket answering.
Wakefield Engine 2 and a BLS on Federal Street next to the market basket for a motor vehicle accident with injury. Wakefield Engine 2, BLS to follow on Federal Street near the market basket for a motor vehicle accident with injury.
Wakefield
Field Engine 2 has the message. Field Engine 2, you have it.
Division ladder 4. Redirect. Redirect your train.
Turn 4. Go higher.
Running 40 to follow.
Field Trent 40.
Atlantic 40 is responding to the motor vehicle accident on Federal Street in Market Avenue.
Atlantic 40. Wakefield Engine 2. 40 Federal Street, the Market Basket motor vehicle accident.
Atlantic 14 foul. 14. Police transport 41 from the fire scene to South.
Okay, 14. You're transporting to the Salem from the fire scene.
Sorry, hold up. File on Massport Engine 1 going off investigated.
Massport Engine 1, you're going off. The Massport Engine 1, we just got a call from a resident stating he thinks it's set off by Cook and he's not sure.
We have that second. Relay ladder 2 stuff.
Relay ladder 2 out.
Relay ladder 4. Ladder 4.
Field Engine 2, you're off with police.
Shut you down. No, we're kind of out of standstill, Chief. All right, I'm going to have you shut down. Fire alarm from Massport Engine 1.
3 Massport Engine 1.
Confirm cooking smoke outside apartment 304. We'll be clearing momentarily.
I use confirmed cooking smoke outside apartment 304. Be clearing momentarily. File on that.
Atlantic 40 on scene. Chelsea's ladder 2 to Reading Engine 2. Reading, go ahead. This poll station is not resetting. We're going to have to keep this on silence and have housing respond. Okay, Alan, that's it. Thank you. Chelsea ladder 2 to Lynn Fire. Chelsea ladder 2. You're going to have to dispatch a member from housing to respond. We have a full station that is malfunctioning. We have to leave the system on silence.
Okay, you're going to get a full station malfunctioning. We'll notify. What's the location for the full station?
It's going to be outside of number 2 and number 4. The apartment, and that's going to be for number 9. Building 9, rather.
Building 9 outside apartment 2 and 4, Reachie.
OEM for fire alarm.
Answering OEM.
And turn off bus.
I called back and asked him to call us when the bus was on its way. They had to go to the Salem Center first, and then they were coming down to the fire. I told them to go along the street to Moulton.
Wall run to Moulton. Just let me know when they're on their way.
Receive.
Command Center and Massport Engine 1 clear, returning to West Ave.
Massport Engine 1, you're clear, returning to West Ave.
Wait, When fire alarm. Engine 2 is unclear still. Return to West Ave.
Multiple units at once. Reveal that 2, go your message.
Clearance, sir.
Clear service. Wakefield Engine 2, repeat your message.
Wakefield Engine 2 is clear. Return to West Ave.
Clear, return to West Ave. Thanks.
C1 on Boston, car 1.
C1, Boston car 1's on channel 2.
Boston car 1, C1's answering. Yes, sir. I'm just informing you that if you'd like us to take out the Bravo side cornice
of the Bravo exposure, 3rd floor there. We can get raised to and just pull it down because you got hot spots in the clock lock.
Alright, stand by 1.
Okay.
Okay, West Ave.
That's what engine 1, you're clear returning Western Ave.
West fire alarm. Engine 2's been clear still. Return to Western Ave.
Multiple units at once. Reveal attitude, go to your message.
Clearance.
Air service. Wakefield engine 2, repeat your message.
Wakefield engine 2 is clear. Return to Western Ave.
Clear, return to Western Ave, thanks.
C1 Boston Car 1. C1 Boston Car 1's on channel 2.
Boston Car 1, C1's answering. Yes, sir. I'm just informing you that if you'd like us to take out the Bravo side cornice of the Bravo exposure, 3rd floor there, we can get raised to and just pull it down because you got hot spots in the clock lock.
Alright, stand by 1.
Okay.
Boston Car 1, are you back in the first building or the second one?
Boston Car 1 is in the far left exposure, the far Bravo 2, I guess. Maybe Bravo 1. I'm in the gray building, 3rd floor right now. And we have clean access, probably 10, 15 feet to pull the cornice off. Where you got hot spots in the clock lock.
Stand by Boston Car 1. Let's switch guys on this right now. Stand by.
Okay.
Wakefield engine, is the door going up?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Going from C1, yes, go ahead. Boston Car 1 from C1, did you get that?
Negative, sir. I did not get your last message.
You can go ahead and hit that.
All right, we're going to put 2 rings to that cornice, open it up, and then we can drive a stream into the clock box.
Please. Running engine 3, wind fire. Engine 10 door, please.
Alright, stand up. Burning engine, is the door going up?
Engine 10 from ladder 4, engine 10 pump. Now put engine 1 back in your quarters.
That's put engine 1 back in quarters.
Ladder 4.
What's engine 10?
You can lower that pressure, Hazel.
Zero engine 4 to winter engine 1.
Winter engine 1.
You lower that pressure.
Lowering the pressure.
Good, that's good.
Okay, we got it.
Ladder 21 Bucky, why don't you guys come down? Ladder 21 Bucky has the message.
We're clear at Meadow Court, returning for your station coverage.
CFN Meadow Court, return the station coverage.
Ladder 21 officer, ladder 21 Bucky. Ladder 21 Bucky answering.
OEM1 from fire alarm. OEM1 from fire alarm.
Engine 300, engine 9.
I'm on.
Please, Sergeant, Hodge, back up, please.
Coming.
Wakefield Engine 2, ALS, BLS to follow, 526 Western Ave, Unit 5, a 26-year-old female, 38 weeks pregnant with chest pains. That's Wakefield Engine 2, ALS, BLS to follow, 526 Western Ave, Unit 5, 26-year-old female, 38 weeks pregnant with chest pains.
Wakefield Engine 2 has a message.
Okay, Wakefield Engine 2, you have that. 526 chest pain.
Fire alarm Atlantic 2-1 responding to Western Ave.
Tech 1, you're responding.
Profile, just on Western Ave.
12, you're responding with Wakefield Engine 2 and Paramedic 1. 526 Western Ave, Unit 5. 26-year-old female, 38 weeks pregnant with chest pains. That's 526 Western Ave, Unit 5.
56, Lynn 9 pump. Go ahead. Shut down 56. Shut down. 26 Western Ave.
Field Engine 2, you're off 526 Western Ave, Unit 5.
Oh, we have the fire alarm. Fire alarm is answering. Okay, we have the bus here at the corner of Moulton and Walnut Street. Red Cross is starting the process. If you get any questions regarding that, you can just send people down this way.
Racing bus on location, Moulton and Walnut, Red Cross.
Lynn Engine 9, Boston 56, Charge 56's line. Message received. Line charge. Ladder 21 bucket for car 21. Ladder 21 bucket.
Open mic channel 1, open mic channel 1.
Ladder 21 bucket. Road station left. Wakefield Engine 2 to fire alarm.
Alarm's answering.
You can go ahead and cancel ALS, BLS can handle it. They're on scene now.
Alright, Paramedic 1 from fire alarm. ALS responding to Western Ave from fire alarm.
Ladder 2 to command. Yeah, we're exposing a lot of fire opening up the shop, but if we can get a line up ladder 2 stick, we can knock a lot of this down. Which is main engine first. Three engine. You got any hydrants? Yeah, I have a hydrant established. I can take the 2.5 up there.
Running engine 3, respond back to Meadow Court for reactivation of the fire alarm. Running engine 3, respond back to Meadow Court, reactivation of the fire alarm, 2128.
Ladder 2 from engine 3. Ladder 2's on. I got a line in your turn signal ready to come up. Let me know when you're ready. Okay, on the message.
Running engine 3, responded back to Meadow Court.
Fire alarm Atlantic T1.
T1.
T1's going to be clear. BLS to handle.
Paramedic 1, Atlantic Paramedic 1, yes, BLS to handle.
Where's the engine going on?
Engine 3 going on.
Ladder 2 from engine 3, you ready to charge that? standby. Alright, recharge that line.
Here it comes. Ladder 2, let me know how the pressure is. I don't want to knock him off that ladder.
Pressure's good, engine 3. Engine 10, pump from ladder 4. Go ahead, ladder 4. Can you give me a little bit of pressure? Able, just enough for the hand line and the bucket. Brian, make sure that drain's closed. 30 feet, drain's closed.
Ladder 2 from engine 3.
Ladder 2.
If you look to the right between you and the bucket, there's some good fire rolling in there. I don't know if you can get it.
Can you repeat that?
If you look over in between the bucket and your stick, there's some fire rolling up there. I don't know if you can reach it.
Alright, they're charging the hand line in the bucket now. If they can't get it, we'll move over and get it. Atlantic 12 to fire on. We have 1 to Salem.
Okay, Salem.
Engine 10, pump, low last pressure, please. How's that, ladder 4? That's good, thank you.
If you look over in between the bucket and your stick, there's some fire rolling up there. I don't know if you can reach it.
Alright, they're charging the hand line in the bucket now. If they can't get it, we'll move over and get it. Atlantic 12 to fire on. We have 1 to Salem.
Okay, Salem.
Engine 10, pump, low last pressure, please. How's that, ladder 4? That's good, thank you. Winthrop, engine 1, Salem, engine 4. Engine 1. You can start to shut down that hydrant. Very good, we have the message. P1 was sent this time by the Housing Authority trying to reset the system. No problem here. System's been reset. We're clear return.
Alright, you're set off by the Housing Authority trying to reset. It has been reset. You're on service returning. Thank you very much.
Confirmation, the Bravo side of building number 2.
Yeah, the yellow building there, the Bravo side of that, they're applying some line. I'd like to shut it down for a second just so we can assess any more hot spots. It's pretty well knocked down though. Ladder 21 bucket answer, shut it down. Ladder 21 bucket, shut it down. Winthrop engine 1 of Salem engine, that hydrant shut down. Ladder 21 bucket, shut it down. Momentary shutdown so we can assess hot spots. Moulton, you gotta shut it down. Ladder 21. C4A to come in. Geez, we got Melrose engine 3 and a Moulton engine.
Melrose engine and a Moulton engine. Commander Moulton engine 1.
Engine 3, wind fire. Engine 10, store, please.
Alright, stand by.
Moulton, that's Moulton engine 2, come in.
Go back in service.
Boston Tower 1 to Command, just to give you a heads up, we're still opening up and overhauling. Still assessing for hot spots.
Latitude engine 3. Answering latitude. Yeah, can you shut that line down for us and drain it? Tracy, shut it down and drain it. Latitude line shut down.
Boston District 1 to Command. Be advised you got fire in the second floor, right below from where we are overhauling. You got fire in that room there, closer to the Bravo Alpha end of the building. So we're going to send them down and pop that out, throw a line in there. Boston District 1 at Command. Can I get 2 more church rakes up here? It's apparently in the walls of the Bravo side. From floor 2 up.
Channel 1. C1, Channel 1 returning. Into the Boston engine.
Boston 56 answering the call.
Yeah, we just 2.5 on the Bravo side of that building.
We're operating on the 3rd floor. You want to come up?
Yeah, we'll bring them up.
Alright, you'll probably hit the fire on the 2nd floor. They're poking with the rakes right now. You'll join them.
Fire on Atlantic 14 will be on responding to 23 Mount Street.
Unit responding, 23 Mount Street, Unit 3.
Atlantic 14 for us.
On the answer.
Just to close out from earlier, I know you guys are busy, but approximately 1,900 hours we transported to Salem from South Street. I don't know if you ever got that information or not.
We did, thank you very much. We did get that.
Fire on Atlantic 14.
14, I think.
4 from engine 7.
Chelsea Engine 3, Chelsea, Latitude, 1A is in Alpha, Union Street, Central Station fire alarm, coming in as 3rd floor, stair smoke detector. Engine 3, Chelsea Engine 3, Chelsea Latitude, 1A is in Alpha, Union Street, Central Station fire alarm, coming in as 3rd floor, stair smoke detector alarm.
Chelsea Latitude engine 3 has 1A Union Street.
Okay, you have it. 1A is in Alpha, Union Street.
Beverly engine 5, Nebula respond. On Moulton Terrace, behind 330 Essex Street, a man down. Beverly engine 5, Nebula respond. On Moulton Terrace, behind 330 Essex Street, a man down, 2243.
Boston Engine 56, go into fire alarm.
Boston engine 56.
We're returning fire. Are we going to head to our own, or you going to need us for cover?
You plan to return to your own, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Fire alarm, engine 21. We're back in town, heading for fuel.
Tango with a channel 1.
Engine 21 back in town, heading for fuel, switching to 1.
Lynn, fire alarm, Beverly Engine 5, we're on for Essex Street, 330.
Beverly Engine 5, you're responding to the rear 330 Essex Street on Moulton Terrace.
Chelsea, ladder 2 to Lynn, fire alarm.
Chelsea, ladder 2.
Company's off 1A Union Street,
We're in 2 on scene, 1A Union Street line sounding, nothing showing, 2245.
I'm going to come with call file, shows line to Moulton Terrace.
12, you're responding.
Lynn, fire alarm, Beverly's off, we'll be killing command.
Beverly Engine 5 on scene, Moulton command, 2246.
Lynn, fire alarm, Beverly Engine 5.
Beverly Engine 5.
We got an overdose, can you start ALS to our occasion?
Overdose, will start ALS.
13 firearm, 12 firearm shows going out.
12 on scene, ALS on the way.
Union Street Command, the firearm?
Union Street command, fire alarm is answering.
Activation caused by smoking system as Jeremy said, you can terminate command. Company's back to coverage assignment.
Activation by smoking, system reset. Command terminated, company's returning to cover, 2250.
Lynn, fire alarm, PBD Engine 5.
PBD Engine 5.
We've been released from the scene. Do you need us for coverage, or we plan to return to our city?
We plan to return to your city.
Received PBD Engine 5 has returning to PBD.
Thank you, 2250.
Fire alarm mitigate.
Mitigate.
Responding to Chelsea.
You're responding Moulton Terrace behind 330 Essex Street, 2250.
Lynn, fire alarm, Beverly Engine 5, Moulton command.
Beverly Engine 5.
All right, Lynn, if you can cancel the ALS unit, they're going to transport.
Receive permanent gate from fire alarm. You can go in service, canceled by your BLS.
Thank you.
Fire alarm, Beverly Engine 5, call.
Answering Beverly Engine 5.
Command, we terminated, we're clear, returning to Fayette Street.
Command terminated, returning to Fayette Street.
Engine 9, you want to crack the bleeder on that supply line? Message received.
Fire alarm from Engine 7.
Engine 7, fire alarm answering.
7 clear of the fire scene. Can show us the service.
7 clear of the fire scene in service.
Lynn, fire, Beverly Engine 5 at headquarters.
Beverly 5 at headquarters.
Command to Engine 5. Go ahead. How you making out of there, Mike? So we're just wrapping up. We're making our way downtown to evaluate. C4A to command. Command. Yeah, Chief, at this time, Atlantic has 2 ambulances here, an ALS, a BLS, and a supervisor. Is it all right if they release their ALS and stand by with the BLS and a supervisor? That sounds good. Thank you.
Chelsea Engine 3, ALS and BLS to follow. 44 Estes Street, apartment number 11, for a 66-year-old female, chest pain and difficulty breathing. That's Chelsea Engine 3, ALS and BLS, number 44 Estes Street, apartment number 11, for a 66-year-old female, chest pain and difficulty breathing.
Chelsea Engine 3 Days, 44 SD Street.
Chelsea, you're responding.
Fire alarm C2.
C2, fire alarm is answering.
C2 is clear of the fire scene. I'm responding to Salem Hospital to check on our injured members.
Okay, C2, you clear the fire scene, responding to Salem, 2303.
I'm going to 13 on that.
13, you're responding 44 SD Street, apartment 11.
Chelsea Engine 3 to Lynn Fire.
Lynn Fire answering.
44 SD Street.
44 SD Street, apartment 11.
Fire alarm Medicaid.
Medicaid, fire alarm answering.
Responding to SU.
Repeat your message, paramedic.
We're responding to SU Street.
Received, Medicaid responding, 44 SD Street, apartment 11.